Hello and welcome to part 2 of this review of Conan Exiles, Age of Sorcery, where we will be going into server ownership and the admin panel. And yeah, let's get started because it feels like I was planning to make these kind of short, but the first one became close to an hour, so let's hope this one doesn't. So uh, let's go into server settings. So this is your server panel. Uh, so let's say you're running a server. You got a few friends with you, and before we actually do anything else, I want to show you on the map here. I'm not sure if this actually shows up on YouTube, but as you can see, there is a small square here. Follow my arrow and you will probably see. If I'm the server owner and I move over to this square, let's say I want to drink some water over in the lake here. Every other ones that are my friends, everyone that actually are on the server in this square will get teleported if they are stuck. Otherwise, they will slowly just walk after me and get teleported. Because there is a range, soft cap, I would call it. And that's because when you're running the server, it's literally your computer that runs the entire server. So it is some sort of protection, so people won't start lagging on the server because they get separated all over the map, and your computer have to handle all this terrain that different people are opening. So that's a bit of a drawback. Well, quite frankly, a massive drawback. And also, I would feel is a slight initiative to actually get dedicated server instead. So let's go to that part. So server. Wrong server. Settings. And somewhere around here. Actually, how the hell did I get the server going? Did I actually have to event log? That's that thing. That's just playlists and such. Alright, so I think I actually have to exit to the menu. So, yeah, here, server rental. So if I click on that one, it will basically open a internet page for me, and you can choose your payment plan here, like 10 slot server for 30 days will cost you $10.79, and you can also select where you want it. In my case, it's suggesting Frankfurt, Germany, which is very close to where I live. So, but if you're living in a different country, it might suggest a different one for you. Anyhow, let's continue. if you're running a server like that, you will not have the issue with people getting teleported after you as you move away from them. So you guys can be spread out on the map. After all, it's not anymore your computer that's actually running the server. It's some server in Frankfurt, in my case at least, that's running it. So, let's go back into server settings. So, let's say you decided, okay, I want my own dedicated server. Then you can start changing stuff here. The first thing you have to do is click on this button here, make me admin. And well, unless you also put a password here, admin password, anyone on your server can also make that. So put the password, a secure one, so people can't start messing around with admin stuff. You also got the server password if you want your server to be password protected, and also the usual message of the day, like join me on Discord or something like that. So in my opinion, this is top notch. Like I never seen anything like this literally coming with the game. This is not anything, no DLC or anything that I actually downloaded. It literally comes with the game, this server software, and it is really powerful. So first of all, disable PvP. If you check this box, it will always have PvP on. So, make me admin, there we go. Right now, there is no people on the server, so that's probably why I can't actually turn on PvP. You can also have time restricted PvP. Let's say, well, you want everyone to get on the server, prepare for your PvP match, and you will have PvP going on Saturdays and Sundays. And you can even state a certain time, like, well, we can go with start on midnight. On Saturday, and some other time on Sundays. Wow, I'm having issues. And yeah, it will literally go through that by using your calendar, that in mind, your time zone. That's actually, I believe it's the server time zone. This is damage player-owned structures. Same goes here. You can turn it on at all times, and people can destroy your walls and such. Or you can have it scheduled certain days. Now, keep in mind, if you build a bad base, that you can basically climb anything in this game, almost anything at least. That includes a wall. So if you build a base and you have a wall and you don't have anything to stop people from climbing the wall, they will literally just climb over it and go in and open your chest. So, if it's an unsecure base, yeah, people can still get in, but they can't actually destroy the base. That's what this is for. Dynamic building damage. If this is flagged, players can attack and destroy other players' structures, while any building owner's clan or individual is online for the specific by dynamic building. Oh, okay, so I'm pretty sure if I understand this right, if you check this box, and let's say I'm not online, people can't actually damage my base. But as soon as I am online, people can damage my base. That's actually a very good tool for preventing offline raiding, as some people call it, including myself. This is damage over time on the base. Like, I'm guessing it has something to do with you have to repair your base or have an upkeep on your base. And yeah, ownership, tethering distance. So this is basically what I was talking about. If you move away too far from the other people, they will get teleported to you. This here you can actually regulate, so all the way down to 12,000, all the way up to 52,000. I don't know what that number stands for. Maximum nudity. Let's say you don't want any nudity, you click none. If you don't mind full nudity, click full. And everyone that joins your server have to actually abide to this. If they have their own settings set to full nudity, it will be reverted back to none. So no one can actually run around naked on the server. You can turn on and off server voice chat. You can have whitelisted server. Land claim notification. If you want a claim system, like yeah, this is my land now, I'm building here. Event log privacy. Who can actually see event logs? Everybody or admins or nobody? Vocal visibility duration. I'm not sure what this is. Determines how long after being vocal players will stay visible in the player list. Okay. If you want to allow family shared accounts, let's say your son or daughter or let's say one of your players that are on your server has a son or a daughter, will they be allowed to actually log on here while family share is on Steam? I don't remember exactly what it's called. Health bar visibility. How far away will someone see another player's health bar? Can keep this at 0, so they literally can stand right on top of you and still don't see it, or you can have it at a certain distance. Progression. So, here is also a very interesting tab. So, player XP rate multiplier. How fast will a player level? Let's say you running a server and you want new people that comes to the server to level up fast, because you have a bunch of people that's like level 40, level 50 or something like that. Well, if I come in as a level 1, I might be harassed or punched or whatever. Like, basically, uh, it depends if you want people to gain level fast. This is the passive XP multiplier. In Conan, Exiles players receive XP passively over time, simply for surviving. This multiplies the speed at which player received XP. So, as you noticed, when I was standing here, I already gained a few levels. This you can adjust how much, how often you want someone to gain that XP bonus for surviving. How much XP you get for killing another player. Player XP harvest multiplier. How much XP you get for harvesting crops. And same for crafting furniture or weapons and such. Day-night cycle. How long day or night cycle you want to have on your server. Survival. Stamina cost for running and doing activities that require stamina. How fast you get thirsty. Hunger. And same for when you're standing still idling. How fast will your hunger first go down? Do you want people to drop their equipment on death? Everyone can loot corpses. I'm not sure if that's player corpses or if it's NPC corpses. So basically, if you're in a group and you kill someone, everyone in that group might actually get some stuff from that corpse. I'm guessing it has something to do with that. We were at survival. Combat. Player damage multiplier. Multiplying the amount of damage that player does. So how much damage do you do to anything you attack? How much damage you take. This is both for PvP. NPC damage multiplier. Multiplies the amount of damage that NPCs and monsters do to you. Multiplies the amount of damage the NPCs and monsters receive. How much damage you do to them. So let's say you want a pure PvP server. You can't actually remove the NPCs, but what you can do is just rank this up to maximum, and literally if a player comes even close to an NPC and farts in his direction, he will be dead, that NPC. Yeah, then it's a bunch of thrall things here. Thrall damage to NPCs multiplier. how much damage the thralls do, NPCs. Friendly fire. Let's say you're in a group and you accidentally hit your friend. How much damage will he take? Full damage or basically nothing? Yeah, and we can go down this list here, but it's basically all damage multipliers. Harvesting. How fast will items in your inventory, like meat and such, how fast will it spoil in your inventory? How much will you harvest from each plant? Resource spawn speed, how fast will that tree grow anew once you have cut it down? And land claim radius, how big of a radius do you want the player who just claimed the land to have? How big base can he actually make? Crafting, basically how fast you will craft stuff and such. I'm guessing same for buildings. Create mod server. Allow building anywhere. Right, so can what you do here? Stability loss, multiplier. Here we go. Allow build anywhere. Allow building even in areas with points of interest. So do you want people on your server to be able to build at Conan's castle or something like that? Yes, that's a thing. He's actually in the game, Conan, Barbarian. Stability loss. How hard is it supposed to be to build a house? Like, will you need a ridiculous amount of support to actually build that second floor, or is a few walls enough? How fast will buildings decay once they are abandoned? That's basically what this is for. Chat. Chat local radius. How far you will be heard when you're talking in local. How long message and all that. Purge. Now this is interesting. So before we continue this, so oh, doesn't show. Purge, and let's check that box. There we go. So right now we got purge turned on. If we look here now, we have a purge meter right below here. Right now it's completely empty, but you start building stuff and this meter will start moving from left to right all the way up here. Over time, when the purge meter will fill up, when the purge meter fills up to the line, purge starts spawning actions like building, killing, and crafting will increase the rate at which the meter fills. So when this meter start to move up, there is a very big chance that random groups of NPCs will attack your base. And I'm not sure how this works. I've actually never seen a purge, but from what I heard, basically they come to your base, they will attack it. I'm not sure if they can destroy walls and such, but I'm pretty sure they can. They can definitely kill you and your thralls that you might have. So that's basically what Purge does. And you got some different settings here for how you want the Purge to behave, like Purge level. How hard or easy it will be for you to kill the horde that comes. Purge delay. The number represents the minimum delay between purges happens. So how long between the purges? Restricted purge time. Same. It's a shuttle basically. Bit of a shorter schedule though. Monday to Friday or Saturday and Sunday. How long do you have to before the purge happens? Purge duration. Minimum number of online players. You can crank this up. Let's say it requires 30 players to be online before a purge can happen. If flag building is allowed during purges. That doesn't make sense, but I think it means they can destroy buildings if this one is checked. Alright, let's go on. So, pets and hungers. This is what I was talking about earlier. Like, you can have a random assortment of pets, like everything from big elephants to rhinos, horses. That's riding pets basically, but if you train them, they can fight. You also got other animals that are more built for fighting, like tigers and lizards of different kinds. And animal pen crafting time multiplayer. I'm not sure what this is, if it has something to do with how fast will your companion grow up. So basically, when you capture an animal, it's still just a pup or whatever animal it is. So you actually have to, for example, a horse, if you pick up a foal, you need to put it in the stable, and it will take some time before it grows up into a horse. Food container. Multiply the distance that food containers can feed your companion. So basically how far away you can put a chest with food for your horses and other animals. Minion population limit. Activate this to limit the population of clans and players on the server. Thrall and pet population base value. Thrall and pet population per player. How many can each player have? Yeah. The maelstrom. I'm actually not sure what this is. I know there is a tab. Raise the increased amount of time other things will persist outside of combat or vanishing. Yeah. So again, I'm not sure what that is, but we got something Don't I have something called a maelstrom around here? Yeah. Again, I'm not sure what that maelstrom is, but yeah. So there's not much else I can tell you about the admin panel and servers, but we can go in here really quick on the admin panel, and this is your personal admin panel, so to say. Every admin will have access to this. You can turn on and off certain things. Like right now, I have God mode. I can spawn in NPCs, and also have a playlist here. Right now, it's only me on it. And let's say some person is behaving badly, I can ban that person. Cloak, it's basically what it sounds like. You can go invisible, and no one will actually see you. Invisibility, there we go. I literally just disappeared. Yeah, demigod, I'm not sure. God equals God mode. No sprint cost. I can run as fast as I want. Or I can run as far as I want. Ghost. I think that has something to do with flying. No building cost. I can build literally anything. I can unlock all the recipes. I can ignore stability loss. That means I can build literally floating stuff in there. I can cast spells. Eating, I don't need to eat. I don't get hungry, I don't get thirsty. I can change the time of day. So let's set it to noon, like that. So right now it will always be noon. I can set a certain day length. I'm not sure if that means it's 30 minutes. It's actually in minutes. Set time of day. Yeah, I just did to noon. So between 0 and 2400. Weather severity. Actually set target weather severity. High value means more severe weather. So we could actually have a sandstorm here. And wind and all that. Of course, I can also spawn in anything I need here. Everything from building stuff to well, other things like queen bee and worker bees. Yeah, basically anything I can spawn in. And as you can see, there is a lot of things in this game. Alright, that's going to be the end of this this part of the review. Bottom line is, I really like what they done to the game. There are some bugs in the game that I will bring up in the next episode. Especially when you, well, I have not played on I only played on private servers, on my friend's private server to be exact. I actually never played on the official server, so I don't know if those bugs are present there. So if you know anything, please write it in the comment. Alright, so I hope you like this review of the admin panel, what you can do. Quite frankly, I'm again very surprised over how in-depth it is, how much you can actually do with your own server. So yeah, anyhow, if you like this content, please hit that like button. And if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And if you like my content, hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell so you don't miss out on any more of my episodes. I will start recording the third part of this. That will be building and such things. And hopefully it will turn out great. So, again, stay safe out there.